Thanks, Laura.
Well, there are ramifications from what is happening in the Middle East, and some of them are economic. There are some investors, economists, worried about where the oil price goes, what that does to inflation. Joining me now is Independent MP Dai Le, and this always feeds into our conversation around the cost of living, Dai. That will be certainly a concern. It hasn't really materialised just yet, but if this is ongoing, of course, there are repercussions for all of us and all households. How is your electorate this week? What feedback are you getting?
Look, I've been door knocking, Laura, and, I've just been listening to the previous Justin, Bassi, talking about the impact. And the door knocking has, again, people have raised the issue of energy bills, grocery prices in the electorate of Fowler. I don't know what other electorates are feeling, but certainly the community here are talking about the pains of, and small businesses in particular are struggling as well with lots of our changes that we've made through legislations in terms of industrial relations. People can't hire, costs have gone up of hiring, and whole challenges around hiring for small businesses here in my electorate of Fowler.
What are those challenges, Dai? Are they not able to get the staff? Because, we have a bit of a patchy story at the moment. Businesses aren't able to get the staff. There's industrial relations changes that are making it difficult for them. In Victoria, we have reports today with big businesses and small ones saying the underlying economic conditions, and they're at the coalface, are just going downhill.
Absolutely. Productivity is really going downhill here because obviously you need to employ people in order to, create business, in order for things to be moving. And they can't employ because there's staffing shortages. And obviously around immigration, bringing skilled workers to come to Australia, that has also impacted many small to medium-sized businesses in Fowler. And I just want to remind your audience that manufacturing employs 40% of my population here in Fowler, compared to the Australia-wide percentage of 5.9%. So 40%. So that's a large part for our economy. And so the productivity is really being hampered by legislations, hampered by taxes on small businesses, which is, I know, part of it is state taxes, but also federal government doesn't also contribute to making it easy for small business to employ people, to increase productivity in our community and our society overall. So the fear for me is that how do we ensure that middle Australia will survive through this high inflation, high cost of living, high insurance, high energy bills. Really, our government needs to focus on solutions for our community. I understand there are huge international issues impacting families here in my community. We've got lots of Australian and Lebanese background who are families in Lebanon, and we need to ensure that they come back here safely. And all the international issues having an impact on people's mental state, but how, in terms of their livelihood, in terms of solutions, housing solutions, job solutions, small business solutions, what are the solutions that our government and our opposition are coming up for the community and for Middle Australia? They're looking for solutions at this point in time, Laura.
Yeah, we all are. Dai, thanks so much for that today. It's good to check in as always.